First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Bears are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Get it together. Let's make it play, boy.
11. Back in. Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced to his right. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Throwing right away, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, it's Robinson. Slot man in motion left. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. Working down the field, but that ball's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Bears call out their field goal team. This will be from 56 yards away. Good snap, good hold, Good kick. And the Bears will extend to a 10-0.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, buck him down to the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11. Here we go. What?
On 1st down, Burrow. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go, throw.
On 1st and 10, here's May. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Right side and hauled in by McConkey.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That
is caught. What a throw. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Bears.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bears will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
MT tight. 11 MT tight. Here we go.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of
14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Right, 80.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Whoa! And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll run it on first down. Charbonnet. Yeah. And he's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
11,
They'll start
11
from the
MT,
24.
11 MT. Let's get set.
Burrow now. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
On 1, right? Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right, 80.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 30.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he will score! Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they get some points here and cut into the lead. I I don't know. You've been there. Do you feel the pressure even though it's the first quarter, given what the score is?
I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, is you just can't start chasing. You can't come out of your game plan this early here in the first quarter. Just keep chipping away, keep putting together good possessions. Now, they find themselves trailing by this much here in the third and fourth quarter. That changes everything.
Bears 24, Falcons 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. We'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 24 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
McConkey in motion. Throwing on first and 10 is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. And they are facing a second and long. From out of the gun, here's May. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a run with Charbonnet. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27. Off the play fake, here's May. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
That's another.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
May gonna hold on to this one. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Hey, here we go, start. Hey, what's up?
They'll go play action with May. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Let's get set. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Now a screen set up for Dowdle. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the
Here we go, here we go.
19-yard line.
Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. Downfield, he's got his receiver Wicks. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
45-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional.
And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and
for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Here we go, start. Ready, what's that? 5.
Maynard on 1st and 10. one. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Now here we go, throw. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll air one out for Higgins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Higgins sent in motion.
Crazy.
To throw is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Falcons are going to have it just past their 25.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Dot.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Second.
And the Falcons
Close.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dot.
Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Gotta go short. Let's go.
2nd and 5.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
11, Thomas. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
The coverage defensively.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback could put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's going to air this one out. That's hard! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
A 39-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Bears.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here goes start. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy. Hey, question now. They're trying to hit us up.
Now May. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Falcons are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Gun.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
24-yard line.
Wide 80. Wide shot. Shot.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. Now things go from bad to worse. After giving up the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds. They'll start with an option play to the right. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Oh, yeah. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
That's another.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. Two back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
Monungai will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 36, Falcons 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9.
11, 180. 180 shot.
Burrow to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Down the sideline. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Falcons. That his second TD catch of the season. Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, sir.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off the play fake, it's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's on the play.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. First and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. Now Charbonnet. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing ball.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. To throw now, May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
May, little pop pass to the receiver. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Gun. Shot. Wide 80. Shot.
Now, Burrow. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
Come on, ready?
Falcons, 1st down.
11. Here we go.
10 at the 32-yard
On
line.
1st down, Burrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Shot.
Now, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but
1-1, ready?
this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow here on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He'll swing that out wide, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 4th, and it's a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Run now for Manunga. And they'll stop. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And now it's fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. 180. Got.
To throw is Burrow. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Gotta go.
First down.
11 MT.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Got.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas, touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Got. 180. Nice hot. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is into the hands of Wicks. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Burrow now. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Dulcich now brought in motion. A give to Charbonnet. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. On the ground, here is Manunga. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
13 yards on the
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Manunga gonna get it again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're gonna stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Set, ready. 50, green.
Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll run with Manunga. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Come on, cut.
They're going to run it here with Manunga.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go, set. Cut, cut.
They'll try to run. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
Down.
Bears 1st down.
52 Blues.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.